Okay. So, why is there no sound? Oh, it's lagging. Okay, cool. This is The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past. It's basically one of the best games ever made for the Super Nintendo. And now I have a spiffy new mic, and this is lagging like crazy. Why is it doing this? I have to, like, figure out how to... Don't press anything, it's just gonna screw up the recording. Okay, and this is the intro. A very cool story. I'm not gonna read it all, because basically I can't keep up with it right now. Yes, the Golden Power, aka the Triforce, as we all know it. Know and love, and it's totally in Ocarina of Time. You can totally get it as an item. Not. Yes, and there was a war in AD 215. Oh, yeah, 215. 2015 war was beginning. Evil power, oh my god. Yep, King Harkinian. My boy! This peace is what all true warriors strive for. Ah yes, the 7 sages, aka the people from Ocarina of Time, retconned. This game is Ocarina of Time takes place before, after, no, yeah, it's a prequel to this game, so it takes place long before. And the 7 wise men are the sages of legend. And here's the castle, and the king is apparently, is that the king or is that the wizard? Like, I never got that. I guess the king, that's the king dead with the skeleton. Oh yeah, and Aghanim came. And we're still getting some nice lag here, which is totally cool. It's probably something with the game itself. I might have to adjust this later. But for now, you'll just have to deal. And I don't know when I started recording, so it can only be 11 minutes long. And hopefully I'll get to actually play the game for a little bit of this. Yep, here's Aghanim, he's locked up. The princess, oh yes, the 7 maidens. The descendants of the 7 wise men. Aghanim's trying to get rid of them, because he's a jerk. That's not gonna do anything, it's just stop. It's the emulator. I'm gonna have to go and fix it after this. For now, I'm just gonna keep recording. I don't know if I'll save it. Oh no! Aghanim's... I love how there's that one red guard there. He's like the captain or something. And Zelda's the only maiden left that Aghanim hasn't trapped or whatever he did with them. He didn't kill them, because this is a game for kids. And that's it. So let's get started here. If I can remember what the buttons are. Spacebar. Of course, I have to go through this. I have like a 2-second window to press start. What button is it? Okay, I believe V is a yes, Vlad. Okay, I'm just gonna start a new file. What should I name it? Any ideas? Audience? I'm just gonna go with Eli, because it's Denzel Washington. The movie, The Book of Eli. But The Book of Eli, yeah, it's a good movie. I'm not gonna tell you what The Book of Eli is, but I could be a jerk and tell you. I mean, it's pretty obvious. Oh yes, and Zelda is sending me a telepathic distress call. I don't know if everyone can hear this. It's like because the uncle goes out to help. I'm a prisoner in the dungeon of the castle. My name is Zelda. But supposedly you're the only one who's supposed to be able to hear it. Yes, Aghanim has done something to the other missing girls. What did he do? Give them a makeover? Like, that's pretty fake. Now only I remain. Okay, that's less fake. Seize control of the castle. And he's trying to, yep, break the seal. Typical Zelda story. I am in the dungeon of the castle. Please help me. And I'm pretty sure if you don't move fast enough, she keeps spamming that line of dialogue to you. Okay, now Link wakes up. Or Eli. And the uncle says he's gonna leave and tells you not to leave. And he's gonna come back, yeah. We'll see about that. Oh, this lag is awful. I can jump out of bed. Let's see. One of these buttons lifts this. Yes, the V button is the A button in this game. No, it's the... I don't know what it is. But here, you get your first treasure of the game very easily. It's the lantern. Unfortunately, you don't get any magic for it, which you do in the Super Nintendo version. I mean, yeah, the Game Boy Advance remake. And now we're outside and it's raining. And I'm gonna waste a lot of time by talking to these guards, because I feel like it. What are you doing up this late, kid? You can stay up when you're grown up. Now go home. I see you brought a map, so you don't get lost. Press the X button to see your map. Yeah, whatever the X button is. But yeah, some of them are helpful, some of them are just like, get out of here, go to bed or something. You look strong for a kid. How much can you lift? Press the A button while touching thing to lift it. So I guess the V is the A button. I'll bet you can't wait until you're old enough to use a sword. Press the B button to use your sword when you get it. Okay. Yeah, when you get it. How does he know I'm gonna get a sword? It's like... is this how people talk in real life? Like, press the B button to jump in the air or something? Can you imagine if you just press a button and you could, like, jump in the air? What would the point of that be? Why not just jump in the air? That mark on your map must be your destination. So I guess I showed him my map in this dripping wet weather, and my map is probably ruined now. You can often find valuables in chests. Press the A button in front of a chest to open it. Good advice. Because you will be doing that a lot. Okay, up here is Cargo Village. I don't know how much further I can go. Oh no, wait, just kidding. They're blocking the entrance to Cargo Village. And since I don't have my sword or the Pegasus boots, spoiler, I can't just run through there. And this is something I can helpful item for later. Yep, here's Zelda. Hurry up, dummy! You gotta save me. Oh yeah, she tells you there's a hidden path from outside the castle to the garden inside. And that's where we're gonna have to go, because we can't just barge in the front door because there's guards there. Are there any other guards I can reach? I think there's a few to either side of the castle, and there's some outside, but I don't think you could talk to those at all. Okay, been down there. Yeah, there's that guy. That's why you can't go in the front door, which would be a lot more convenient, but no, I have to sneak in like some kind of criminal, breaking and entering. First rule of Zelda. Us soldiers have been around, kid. You can learn a lot from us, but you already know that. Yeah, like I said. Some of them give you advice. Yeah, but some of them are jerks and tell you to go to bed because you're a kid. What are you doing up this late? Blah, blah, blah. That's exactly what the other guy said, so I'm not going to read it. Can't go up there because there's rocks in my way. And it's raining outside, and I'm probably drenched. Here's the guy. He's got a big shield. You're not allowed in the castle, son. Go home. Get some sleep. Basically the same thing the other guy said, but less rude. Can't go that way because there's a rock. Can't pick it up yet. And yes, this is where we want to go. Into the castle. But first, we have a fateful meeting with our uncle. Eli, I didn't want you involved in this. I told you not to leave the house. Take my sword and shield and listen. You can focus power on the blade. Hold the B button. Then release it using the secret technique handed down by our people. Eli, you can do it. Save the princess. Ah, yes. Zelda is your ... Yeah, the famous line. Like, everyone thought it meant, oh, Zelda is your sister, or like Star Wars and Princess Leia. But I guess it was just something more along the likes of Zelda is your destiny. And yes, this is one of the differences between the Super Nintendo version. Yeah, that line dialogue was changed, but also when you hit enemies, they flash. Yeah, I don't have any magic. But in the Super Nintendo version, they don't. They just kind of back off or turn white. Because I guess that might cause seizures, or I don't know, or it's violent. I don't really know what the reasoning was behind that. But yes, I just picked up some magic power so I can use my lantern and light up the room. Even though it's pointless, because I can see in here without it. But it's nice and bright now. But now we're back outside in the garden. And instead of wasting my time picking these up, I can just cut them down with my sword. Classic gardening. These guys... Oh god, please don't tell me I'm gonna die right there. Some of these guys, see those smaller guys, they don't rush at you, they just kind of walk around. But the other guys come after you. Whoops, I just walked right into that one, literally. Yeah, and if you stand to the side, because Link's left-handed, you can kill them without taking damage. And they have the big shields. That's another reason why they're harder to kill. Okay, now I'm gonna try to remember where I'm supposed to be going in there. I know I don't want to go outside, but I will go outside right now, just to kind of give you a little foreshadowing.